You must know that you are the book. You are the book. You have to fulfill the book. When you go to these buildings, they are lying to you. What you have to understand is they studied us. They studied us. That's how they created the book. And now the ones that's going to these temples and these buildings to go worship something outside of themselves are being bamboozled. A lot of the people that are going to these temples and buildings are not really reading the book. They're just going off of what a certain person that's standing behind the pulpit is telling them. And they're telling them lies. The people that stand behind the pulpit know the truth. They know who you are, but they're not going to tell you who you are. You have to find that out yourself. What you don't understand is they know that you're not supposed to go outside of yourself and worship people. But guess what? They give you people to worship. It tells you in that book that everything is within. Christ is within. You are God's. Do not go outside of yourself. It tells you in the book. But yet and still, you still gonna get people on my comments talking about praising a certain person. Make it make sense. You have to understand that you are the truth. So why are you giving it to something else? Everything that you're calling outside of yourself is within you. There are many scriptures in that book that tell you not to go outside of yourself and not to praise and worship anything outside of yourself. And I see a lot of my aunties and a lot of my cousins and a lot of people in general going outside of themselves, calling on a certain entity. Make it make sense. They don't want you going within yourself, because once you go within yourself, then you'll know who to give the power to. Like I said, they studied us. They studied our ancestors. They studied us. So they put everything they studied in a book. And now when you go to them temples, they make sure you don't do anything that's in that book. It's crazy because I see it in every so-called Christian. They don't go by the words in the book. None of them. I repeat, you are the book. And they know that. That's why the books are black and brown. That's why they're black and brown. The book tells you what you need to do. But honestly, you don't need the book. If you go within yourself, you'll know what you need to do because you are the book. Fulfill the book. Fulfill the book because you are the book. You know right from wrong. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Love y'all. Peace.